Hello again, and welcome to my channel, Voice of Truth. I'm going to review this cringe video that Kamala Harris and Taraji P. I don't know what this is, why they thought that this would rally black women and black people to vote for Kamala Harris. This is just a sham. And I think Taraji P is a great actress, but she should never have allowed herself to be in the same video with this woman. Let's go.
No, Taraji. Now, you know I wouldn't do that, especially not to a fellow bison. The real HU? You know. So, what's on your mind? Oh,
The way she said, you know, she's trying so hard to be black. Just go be Indian, Kamala. Just go be Indian. You're not black. You're not down with the culture. You're not down with the people. You don't understand the people. You never wanted to understand the people because you like the fact that you're Indian and you like the fact that you have straight hair. You do not want to associate with black people. So stop trying. You're not fooling anyone. Oh, cringe.
well, Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Women's reproductive rights are on the line. Our Supreme Court is on the line. Our basic freedoms are being tested, Madam
What
VP.
freedoms?
I know you've been traveling across the country. What are you?
What freedoms? Are these people insane? It is Kamala Harris and her failure to protect the border that is going to cause you to lose some of the freedoms you now enjoy. Because more than 10 million persons on her watch crossed the border illegally. These people that crossed illegally, your taxpayers' money has to go to feed them and their families and their medical issues. A matter of fact, the Democratic Party, yes, the one that you worship, they are putting in, I think they have done it already, where there are certain areas where they give housing, free housing to these illegal aliens that just came into the country. And you may not feel it, Taraji P. and the other rich black women in America who, they're going to go vote for Kamala. You're rich, so you're not pinching your money, so you don't feel it. But the ordinary black people, 9 to 5, not just black people, but Americans in general, 9 to 5 people who have it hard to find money to pay their rent, and they have to make sure that, they know exactly where their dollar is being spent. Their tax, which is taken out of their salary before they even get it, is going not to America's infrastructure and things that may help them to improve. No, it is going to illegal persons. Like I've said, and many persons have said it, Trump was not wrong. He said anybody can come into America. Just do so legally. Come into the country legally. And based on your merit, you improve and you get to live any life you choose in America. Just come into America. What? Legally. Freedoms you talk about? No, that witch that is sitting across from you, pretending to care about you, because I promise you, if she woke up one morning and she was your complexion, she would panic. She doesn't want to be your complexion. Okay, Mr. Rajipi? She doesn't want to have your hair. She wants nothing to do with you. She's just using you to get to the other millions of black women who obviously are your fans. And you are so being used like a tool. You don't even know it.
Hearing. Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets. And let me tell you,
Out here
like
in these
Taraji,
streets.
there is so
Oh,
much at stake in this moment. The majority of
she likes to talk about movement. I'm gonna find the videos of her with her tongue twister kind of way of speaking, which makes no sense. And she's in her 60s. I mean, what's gonna happen when she's in her 80s like Biden? She's gonna probably be worse. Anyway, in these streets, really, Kamala, you, you in the streets. Oh my God, this one is so fake. I really hope people are seeing through this and are not being fooled. Because if they allow themselves to be fooled by this, then anything they get, they deserve. Anything they get, they deserve.
us believe in freedom and equality. But these extremists, as they
Look at
say,
her trying to look sincere. Oh.
they're not like us. No, they not. There's a full-on attack on our fundamental freedoms. The freedom to vote. Yep.
Freedom to vote? No. There's no attack on the freedom to vote. All Republicans are saying is that we want same-day voting. You must have an ID to vote. That is all. Not the sham of election that you had the other day, where it was, how did it, mail-in ballots, where even people who have been dead for 5 years ended up voting. No. None of that nonsense. None of that nonsense. What they need, same day voting. And of course, you, Kamala Harris, you don't want that. You want to do the same type of electronic type of voting that took place in the COVID period. Fine, COVID was, the lie that was told then to get people to stay in their homes afraid. And of course, you guys got to swindle because, yeah, we know that that election was a farce. But let's leave it there. Let us not go back. That's in the past. I believe for the integrity of this election coming up, it must be a public holiday, and we must be able to, at any time in that day, the public holiday, you vote. You must have your ID. That is the only way that the elections will be trusted, as far as I'm concerned.
The freedom to love who you love, the freedom to be safe from gun violence.
Oh yes, freedom to love who you love. Yes, Kamala, she is in league with the alphabet community. So she has no problem with, a man loving another man, a woman loving another woman, or a man pretending to be a woman, competing in female sports, like what happened. I actually have a video here on the channel, where at the Olympics, this lady being battered by a man pretending to be a woman. And of course, people like Kamala, she thinks that's fair. And she claims to be a feminist. No, she's not. She doesn't like women as far as I'm concerned. She just likes to go up the ladder where her career is concerned. And she likes power. Now, I don't know how people can't see through this, but hey, to each their own. But yeah.
Violence, the freedom for a woman to make decisions about her own body, not having her government tell her what to do.
I think the government needs to tell some of them what to do in terms of you people, the Democrats, would be okay for an abortion up to 6 months. What kind of madness is that? Right? We Republicans, we're not saying you can't, have an abortion. I mean, there have been persons who have been assaulted and they got pregnant. There will be things put in place for women who have experienced that harsh reality. But the free for all that is taking place, where women are prostitutes and harlots and running around having sex with everybody. And then, oh well, when they get pregnant, they just go kill that child because, hey, not in my design. No,